let's see the continuation of chapter 9, list, tuple, sets and dictionary. Next let us see about sets. I think you all know about sets. You have studied about sets in lower classes. Now let's see the definition of set. What is set? A set is a mutable and unordered collection of elements without duplicates. Mutable means what? Changeable. A set is changeable and an unordered collection of elements, which means not ordered. Unordered collection of elements without duplicates. Duplicates means what? That means the elements within a set cannot be repeated, okay, without duplicates. This feature used to include membership testing and eliminating duplicate elements. Now let's see about how to create set, okay. A set is created by placing all the elements separated by comma within a pair of curly brackets. So placing collection of elements within square brackets is called a list, and placing collection of elements within parentheses is called tuples, and placing collection of elements within pair of curly braces is called set, okay. The set function is used to create sets in Python. You can use set function also to create sets in Python, okay. See, this is this index. Set variable is equal to curly braces. Within the curly braces, collection of elements are given E1, E2, E3 and etc. En. See this example. In this first example, S1 is a set variable is equal to 1, 2, 3, A 3.14. Here different types of elements are given without duplicate values. When you are giving print statement, all the elements will be printed on the output screen like this. See the next example. S2 is equal to 1, 2, 2, A 3.14. Here duplicate values is given, which means 2 is given 2 times. But Python accepts only one element among the duplications, which means Python removed the duplicate value because a set in Python cannot have duplicate elements, okay. So here this 2 will be removed from this set, okay. So the output will be printed like this 1, 2, A 3.14, okay. And one more thing, when you print the elements from a set, Python shows the values in different order, okay. And next let us see about creating set using list or tuple, okay. Now we are going to create a set using list or tuple. A list or tuple can be converted as set by using a set function. For that, first you have to create list or tuple, then substitute its variable within set function as argument, okay. See this example. Here list is given. My list is a variable name is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 enclosed within square brackets. So this is list, not tuple, okay. Now if you want to convert this list as set, you have to use set function. Write the list variable name within the parenthesis, okay. So my set is equal to write set within the parenthesis, write my list, okay. Now this list elements are converted into set. When you are printing this my set, the output will be printed like this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, okay. Next topic is set operations. Python supports set operations such as union, intersection, difference, symmetric difference. So let us discuss them one by one. First set operation is union. This union includes all elements from 2 or more sets. In Python, the operator bar is used to union of 2 sets. This operator is called union operator. The function union is also used to join 2 sets in Python, okay. You can use union function also. See here, in this diagram, 2 sets are given, set A and set B. Union means what? Joining 2 sets, which means it includes all the elements from 2 or more sets, okay. So here all the elements are shaded in set A and set B. Let us see one example. See the first example. Program to join 2 sets using union operator, okay. So set A is equal to some elements are given 2, 4, 6, 8 and in set B is equal to A, B, C, D. And next variable is U set is equal to set A bar set B. This bar is called a union operator, okay. When you are printing U set, all the elements will be printed on the output screen. Set A, set B. What are the elements? 2, 4, 6, 8 in set A, and in set B, A, B, C, D. These all the elements will be printed on the output screen, okay. And see the next program. Program to join two sets using union function, okay. In this program, we are using union function to join two sets, okay. First, set A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. Set B is equal to A, B, C, D. Set U is equal to set A dot union within parenthesis set B, okay. When you are printing set U, the output will be printed like this. All the elements will be printed from set A and set B, okay. And the next set operation is intersection. It includes the common elements in two sets, okay. It only displays common elements, okay. The operator AND is used to intersect two sets in Python. Here we are using AND operator, and we are also using intersection function. It is also used to intersect two sets in Python. See here, two sets are given, set A, set B. See the common elements are shaded with the green color. So this intersection function or intersection operator AND is used to display common elements in two sets, okay. Let's see this example. Program to intersect two sets using intersection operator. First we are going to use intersection operator. Set A is equal to A to 4D, set B is equal to A, B, C, D. Next statement, see here, print set A and is the intersection operator. Next is set B, set A and set B. So the common elements will be printed on the output screen. What are the common elements from set A and set B? A and D are available in both set A and set B. So these are the common elements. So A and D will be displayed on the output screen. This is the output. And the next example program is program to intersect two sets using intersection function, okay. Set A is equal to A to 4D, set B is equal to A, B, C, D. Print set A dot intersection. This is the intersection function. Within the parenthesis, set B is given. So you will get the output A, D, okay. These are the common elements. And next set operation is difference. The difference set operation includes all the elements that are in the first set, which means set A, but not in the second set, which means set B, okay. It includes all the elements in set A, but not in the set B, okay. Here the minus operator is used to find different set operation in Python, and you can also use difference function, okay. So see this diagram, set A, set B. In difference operation, the elements that are available in first set only displayed, which means set A. Second set elements will not be displayed, which means set B, okay. Let us see the example. Program to difference two sets using minus operator, okay. So here we are using minus operator to find the difference between two sets. First, set A is equal to A to 4D, set B is equal to A, B, C, D. Next, print statement, set A minus, this is the minus operator, difference operator, okay, minus set B. Set A minus set B means what? You have to find the difference between two sets. Here the elements of set A will be displayed which is not available in set B, okay, which means see here A is available in set B, so ignore this. Next is see 2 is not available in set B, so 2 will be printed on the output screen. Next see next value is what? 4 is not available in set B, that is also printed on the output screen. Next see D is available in set B, so ignore this, okay. So you will get the output 2, 4. See the next example, program to difference of two sets using difference function. Here we are going to use difference function to find the difference between two sets. Set A is equal to A to 4D, set B is equal to A, B, C, D. Next print statement, set A dot difference. This is the difference function, within the parenthesis set B is given, okay. So the output is 2, 4, okay. Next operation is symmetric difference. It includes all the elements that are in two sets, which means set A and set B. But don't take the common elements, okay? So it includes all the elements of set A and set B, but not common elements, okay? The caret operator is used to symmetric difference set operation in Python. The function symmetric difference is also used to do the same operation, okay? This is the diagram of symmetric difference. Set A, set B. You can take all the elements of set A and set B, that is green shaded, but don't take common elements of set A, set B, okay? So, let us see the example. Program to find symmetric difference of two sets using caret operator. First you are using caret operator. Set A is equal to A to 4D. Set B is equal to A, B, C, D. Next print statement. Set A caret operator. This is the caret operator. And set B. Set A caret, set B. See the first element A. A is available in set B also. Ignore this because this is common element. And next see 2. 2 is individual element. It is only available in A, set A, okay. So 2 will be printed, and next 4, it is available in set A, so it will be printed on the output screen. Next is D. D is available in set A and set B. This is common element, so ignore this element. And see the next value A, this is common element, ignore this. Next is C. B, it is present in set B, so it will be printed on the output screens. Next see the next element C. It is available in set B only, so it will be printed on the output screen. This is the output. Next example is program to difference of two sets using symmetric difference function. Okay. Set A is equal to A to 4D. Set B is equal to A, B, C, D. Print set A dot symmetric difference function within the parenthesis set B. So when you are using this symmetric difference function, you will get the output like this, okay. So this is about sets. Next let us see about dictionaries. What is dictionary? In Python, a dictionary is a mixed collection of elements. Mixed collection of elements is called dictionary, okay. Unlike other collection data types such as list or tuple, the dictionary type stores a key along with its element. Okay, it stores a key along with its elements. The keys in Python dictionary is separated by a colon symbol, while the commas work as a separator for the elements. The key value pairs are enclosed with curly braces. Okay, let's see the syntax of defining a dictionary. First, dictionary name is equal to curly braces. Within the curly braces, write the elements with the keys. Key 1, next colon, value 1, that is the first element, next comma, and next key 2, colon, value 2, etc. Key n, value n. Okay. Creating dictionary. If you want to create empty dictionary, you have to write like this. Dictionary, this is dictionary name, dict1 is equal to empty curly brace. Okay. No elements are given here. And the next, dictionary with the key. How to create dictionary with the key? See here, dict student is a dictionary name. Within the curly braces, keys and values are given. Okay, roll number is a key. Next colon. Next 1, 2, 3, 4 is a value. Next comma. Next name is a key. Colon. Murali is a value. Comma. Class is a key. 12th standard is a value. And next comma. Mark is a key. And 451 is the value. Okay. Next topic, dictionary comprehensions. In Python, comprehension is the another way of creating dictionary. Which means sometimes if condition will be given. Based on the if condition, that values will be executed. Okay. See the syntax. Dict is the dictionary name. Next within the curly braces, expression for variable in sequence. Which means if condition. Okay. Based on that condition, the values will be executed. See this example. Dict is equal to x colon 2. Which means x is a key. Next colon 2 into x, that is the value. Okay. Here for loop is given, range 1 to 10. 1 is the start value, 10 is the last value. So how will you find the end value? Stop value minus step value. Here step value is what? 1. Okay. Which means default step value is 1. Okay. So start value is 1. Step value is 1. End value is 9. Okay. So you have to generate the list of values from 1 to 9. Okay. So x is equal to 1 to 9. Here expression is what? Condition is what? 2 into x. Okay. 2 into x means first value is what? 1. 2 into x means 1. X is equal to 1. Okay. So 2 into 1. Answer what? 2. So 1 colon 2. Next comma. Next value is what? Update the value, that is 2. Okay. X value is what now? 2. 2 colon 2 into 2. So 2 colon 4. Next, update the value of x 3. 3 colon 2 into 3. That means 3 colon 6. Next comma. Next, update the value. The x becomes 4. 4 colon 2 into 4. That means 8. So 4 colon 8. So you have to continue your execution until you reaches the last value, which means 9. Okay. So x value is 9 means what? 9 colon 2 into 9 means 18. So 9 colon 18. So after that the loop will be terminated. Okay. Next let us see about accessing elements from a dictionary. Accessing all elements from a dictionary is very similar to list and tuples. Simple print function is used to access all the elements. You have to use simple print function to access all the elements. If you want to access particular element, square brackets can be used along with the key. Okay. Simple print function is used to access all the elements. If you want to access particular element, square brackets can be used along with the key. Okay. Let us see one program. In this program, my dictionary is the dictionary name. Within the curly braces, keys and values are given. Register number, name, school, address are the keys. 1221 Tamil Selvi CGHSS Rotler ST Chennai 11 are the values. If you want to access all the elements in my dictionary, you have to write like this: print my dictionary. All the elements will be printed on the output screen with the keys. If you want to print particular element, which means register number, just give like this: print register number, my dictionary register number. So register number is equal to, what is the register number? 1221. It will be printed on the output screen. If you want to print name of the student, you have to give like this. If you want to print school, write like this. If you want to print address, write like this. Okay. This will be printed on the output screen. Next topic is adding elements from a dictionary. In an existing dictionary, you can add more values by simply assigning the value along with the key. See, this is its index: dictionary name, next key equal to new value. Okay. See this example, same example we already discussed. My dictionary is a dictionary name. Register number, name, school and address are given. If you want to access all the elements, just give like this: print my dictionary. And if you want to print particular element, write like this: print register number. You have to write like this. If you want to print your name, write this print statement: name of the student, my name. And if you want to add new value, you have to write like this: my dictionary. This is the dictionary name. Next, if you want to add class, write class is equal to 12A. Okay. Now the class is added. Okay. If you want to print this class, you have to write like this: print class my dictionary class. Okay. It will be printed on the output screen. Class is equal to 12A will be printed on the output screen. Okay. And next, modifying and deleting elements from a dictionary. Modification of value in dictionary is very similar to adding elements. Okay. When you assign a value to a key, it will simply overwrite the old value. So if you want to modify any value, you have to just assign a value to a key. It will simply overwrite the old value. Okay. And deleting elements from dictionary means In Python dictionary, del keyword is used to delete a particular element. Clear function is used to delete all the elements in the dictionary. If you want to delete particular element, you have to use del keyword. If you want to delete all the elements in a dictionary, you have to use clear function. If you want to remove the dictionary, you can use del keyword with the dictionary name. Okay, if you want to remove dictionary, you have to use del keyword with the dictionary name. See this index to deleting elements from a dictionary. To delete particular element, you have to use del keyword. Okay, del, next write the dictionary name, next write the key. Next, if you want to delete all the elements, just write dictionary name dot clear. Next parenthesis. Okay, all the elements will be deleted from the dictionary. If you want to delete the entire dictionary, you have to write del with the dictionary name. Okay, let us see one example. Dictionary is equal to, some elements are given with the keys. If you want to print all the elements, write like this: print dictionary elements before deletion dictionary. All the element will be printed on the output screen like this. And next, if you want to delete particular element, which means if you want to delete mark 1:98, if you want to delete 98 mark, you have to write like this: del dictionary, DICT is the dictionary name. Next, mark 1, that is the key of 98. Okay, write mark 1. The 98 value will be deleted from the dictionary. Okay, next again print the dictionary. See here, dictionary elements after deletion of a element. Here mark 1 is not present because mark 1 is deleted. Okay, and next, if you want to delete all the elements, write like this: first write the dictionary name, next dot clear parenthesis. Okay, if you are giving like this, all the elements will be deleted from the dictionary DICT. Okay, so again print that dictionary. See here, dictionary after deletion of elements, this is empty list, no elements are given because all the elements are deleted. Okay, and next, if you want to delete the entire dictionary, you have to write like this: delete and write the dictionary name. Okay, DICT. Next again print the dictionary, print DICT dictionary. Okay, see here, error message will be displayed on the output screen. Name error, name dict is not defined, which means that dictionary is deleted. So the name dict is not defined message will be displayed on your output screen. Okay, and the next topic is difference between list and dictionary. Okay, list is an ordered set of elements, but dictionary is a data structure that is used for matching one element key with another value. Okay, so list is the ordered set of elements, but dictionary is the data structure that stores a key along with its element. And in list, the index values can be used to access the particular element, but in dictionary, key represents the index. In list, we are using index values to access the particular element, but in dictionary, we are using key. Okay, that key is used to access the particular element. That key may be a number or string. List are used to look up a value, whereas dictionary is used to take one value and look up another value. Okay, list are used to look up a value, but dictionary is used to take one value and look up another value. Okay, so this is about tuples, sets and dictionary. I hope you understand.